Let's wrap this up. Cash, asset, cash. So now you got a business getting tax deductions based on bills that you already have. Make sense? So before your business, you were making $50,000 a year, getting taxed on 18, taking home 32, then trying to live off the 32, which is the net instead of the gross, which was what? 50. Over here, now that you have a business, the government says, we do it different. You make 50, you get to pay your bills first. Subtract the bills out, then we tax you after you pay your what? Bills. That's about $900 a month that you save in taxes. Because the government lets you pay your bills last. Guys, let me tell you something. In this country, everything is run by what's called tax codes. W-2 means take my taxes off the what? Top. 1099 means take my taxes off the what? All the government does, they just try to confuse you. That's all. It's just letters and numbers. Schedule C, Schedule A, W-4, W-2, W-9, 401k, 501c3, Form 433, Schedule D. All these are just letters and numbers to try to confuse you. They're all tax codes. So all you got to do is know that this tax code says tax me the most, and this tax code says tax me the least. Now, which one you want your money to come from? That tax code. That's it. Get your money from 1099 because that says don't tax it till they finish. And we never finish. Got it? So what we do is simple. We create 5 income streams. Or as Ivy says, his granddaughter says, we got 5 monies. How many monies? 5. We got 5 monies. Here's what we do. It's called snowballing. We revisit your W-4. Your W-4 is the form that you filled out when you first got your job. On the back of the W-4, these are called allowances. The front of the W-4, those are called deductions. Everybody in America gets what's called standard deductions. If you're married, you get a what? You have a child, you get a what? Deduction. Your first $6,000 is tax deductible. Right? It's tax free. So if you have a house, your interest rate is tax what? Deductible. America gives you certain tax deductions for doing things that they want you to do. On the back of that form, they're called exemptions. But exemptions only go, or allowances only go to business owners. But when you get your job, you usually don't have a what? So you don't fill out the back. Now that you have a business, you go revisit your W-4, get your allowances, your check goes up the next pay period. Now, do we go spend that money? We keep our lifestyle the same, take the new W-4 money and pay off any what? Debts. So we take the $450, and instead of giving the car note $330, we give them the $330 plus the new $450. Car note going in 9 months instead of 5 years. Now you ate into the interest. See, they thought they had you for 5 years. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna give you the new $450 plus my regular note. I'm gonna double up and give y'all all this because I got the game now. Y'all not gonna make all the interest off me. Now we take the new $450 and the new $864, we take the new expense that we have and take all this money and start investing it. So now when the debt comes back in your house and the taxes are down and you find out what's called your latte factor, your latte factor is something you do that you don't realize every month is starting to compound. Like mine was ATM fees. Back in the day, Bank of America, use Wells Fargo, I didn't care. $20 out costs you $26. They get you for $3 because you don't bank with them, and then they get $3 because you're using them. So $20 cost you $26. They made 25% return on your $20. So when you add all that up after a while, you're like, hold on, dog. Every month I'm spending about $50 just in ATM fees. 50 times 12 is 600. 600 times the number of years I've been doing that could have been invested. They robbed me $3 at a time. So you got to figure out what's your, what we call it your latte factor. What's costing you about the price of a cup of coffee, but you're doing it a lot? For some of y'all, it's coffee. Starbucks, man. What they call it, a tall or small? Whew. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like waking up with folders in your cup. You better go get one of them bags that last you all month. But I get it. But if you just figure out what it is, it might be cigarettes. It might be ATM fees. What can you cut down? Are you really watching HBO? I'm not saying be frugal, but what's robbing you a little bit and get some of your expenses down and multiply that by 12? That could be about $500 a year. Am I right? Now, you can show people the business, and we pay you bonuses every week. So not only do you have your own cash flow from the taxes, the debt is down, the expenses are low, the income coming in from your business, now you got 4 income streams creating a 5th one that you can invest. People think they don't have enough money to invest. It's not that. It's that other people got your money and they invest in it. So raise your hand if you need 5 monies. See, these are called income streams. Most people have what are called income puddles. Brian, you understand? I work a job. I cut hair on the weekends. I got my own t-shirt company. I'm in a network marketing, MLM. So I got multiple streams of income. I said, no, you got puddles. You got puddles. It's impossible. I'm not being funny. That's impossible. Here's why. There's no alignment. See, when you do your network marketing business over here, you cut hair on the weekends, you got your job, and you're selling t-shirts. That's no alignment. You got to do what businesses do. If you go to Kroger, is there a pharmacy in the back? So Kroger took these customers and said, look, while you're shopping, if you need your prescriptions, go see us in the back. So they rent the back out to CVS. Is there a bank in the front? Yep. Is there an ATM over there? Yep. So the bank is in the front. If you need your banking, go up front. The pharmacy's in the back. You need the drugs, go in the back. Can you get your photos done over here on this little machine? Yep. So they took one customer base and created 4 streams here. You doing the same thing. You taking one of your streams and creating 4 more with the same, it's called strategic alignment. Now the $34.95 a month covers your membership. This is your membership. The membership has what's called the cash flow manager. The only way to lower your taxes, the government has to see that you're making a legitimate attempt to gain a profit. Don't mess up like I did and get audited when I was in my 20s, where the government then files your taxes for you, and it's way more than you would. Then you owe way more now. Does that make sense? So now you keep up with your records. You pull out your cell phone, you download our cash flow manager on the cell phone. Every time you eat out, take a picture of the receipt. Enter in the what, when, where, why, and who. This uploads to the cloud. Now at the end of every year, all your expenses are in. You ship that to your CPA, and she subtracts all your expenses because you have a home-based what? Now every dollar you make, the expenses you already have become deductions. Now your taxes are coming what? Because you lowered your income via your home-based what? And some of y'all sitting around talking about $34.95 a month, $1.17 a day. It's mind-boggling to me, the way people think. Because you're taught that that's an expense. I'm taught that that's an investment. An expense is when something goes out and you get nothing what? Back. An investment is when something goes out and way more comes what? So if $34.95 saves you on average about $500 a month in taxes, who would trade that all day, every day? That's our membership. Now check this out. Identity theft is included in the $34.95. Not just the cash flow manager, but identity theft. That's the #1 crime in the country right now. People stealing your social, people stealing your fingerprints. They're telling you now, don't even do the peace sign in pictures. Y'all know that? Yeah. Don't even do the peace sign. If you do the peace sign, you got to flip it. People can now take your fingerprints off the screenshots from your peace sign. Wow. So now you do peace. From now on, hold it down. I'm serious. They steal your identity, your credit cards, your social, your fingerprints off screenshots. This is a $1 million insurance policy. If somebody steals your identity, we'll cover you up to $1 million until you get your social and everything back. Who would agree that's worth $34? This is called key logging. This is the defender if they get your identity. This is what you put on your computer to protect your identity. Make sense? Legal Club Services of America. Discounted legal. Anybody ever want to talk to a lawyer? Just sit down and get a consultation? Maybe you want some royalties to write a book, do a trust fund, or maybe you got to sue somebody. Everybody always think crime. It ain't just crime, okay? You need people to protect your money. Who would agree? Once you make money, you need to start protecting your money. It's included. Like 40, 50% discounts with legal services. Who likes that alone? Credit restoration and counseling is included. Audit and tax preparation is included. All of that for $34.95 a month. And the business opportunity is included.